Americans are moving abroad in droves. Understandably. Are you someone that wants to move abroad? If you're new here, my name is Laura, and I was sure in 2023 that I was going to move abroad. I went on a scouting trip to Mexico, I went on a scouting trip to Portugal, and I made the decision. I left my job, I sold everything in my house, I sold my car, I sold my house, which I loved, by the way, and had made the decision to move. The summer before that move, my friend in the DC area said, why don't you stay with me for the summer, because it's very hot in Merida, which was where I was going before Lisbon. And I thought, that's a great idea. I don't like 100-degree weather. But it was over that summer that I realized I was really not ready. I'd had my heart broken, I had PTSD from a traumatic experience, and I just was desperately seeking a new life. But I realized now that I had to work through that pain. I had a lot of things I had to deal with before moving. Those are things you don't want to deal with when you're overseas, when you don't have a support group, when you're in an unfamiliar situation. So I'm really glad that I didn't go then. I'm ready to go now, though. Trust. But you need to ask yourself, are you escaping some sort of issue, relationship, or bad experience? Because escaping that is not the reason to move. Do you think that living abroad is going to fix these problems? Are you financially prepared? I wasn't really financially ready at that time. I thought, oh yeah, I'll move abroad and I'll have luxury on a budget. A lot of people think that you can have luxury on a budget if you move to certain countries. And definitely certain countries are a lot less expensive, but you can still spend a lot of money. So you have to think about these things. And also what I didn't really deeply think about, what kind of social network are you going to have when you get to said country? This is why I still really want to go to Lisbon. I felt like the people in Lisbon were similar to me. So I felt like this is a place I can go. And I still think it's a place I can go. It's not the cheapest place. And I don't want to have to deal with fluctuating exchange rates. That makes me nervous. So Panama's on the list for my future place because Panama uses the US dollar and I don't have to worry about that. But I have zero connections in Panama. And then I also think, Thailand, that would be amazing. I spent a summer in Phuket. I love Thailand. I love Thai food. Thai people are lovely. It's very inexpensive, but I don't have a single connection in Thailand. And y'all, it is far. It's very far from the United States. So yes, luxury can be had on a budget in certain places. Social networks can be made more easily in certain places. Happiness can be found more easily in certain places, but there's so many factors you have to think about. In the 2.5 years since I've started my YouTube channel, I definitely am more ready. Did I want to wait 2.5 years, 3 years, 5 years to move abroad? No, I didn't. But sometimes you have to postpone things so that it is at the right time so that you can flourish when you get there. Do you know what I'm saying? This time around, I'm going with the new experience of having lost my mother. I had already lost my father when I was going to move before, but now I have lost my mother. She died in October, and the grieving process was difficult. It was difficult. Even though she was 96, had dementia, it still hit me so much harder than I had ever expected. And moving through that grief and moving through the emotions of essentially being an orphan, even as an adult, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing. And also, another beautiful thing about moving abroad now is that my daughter is about to turn 18. So I don't have any more responsibilities because she'll be a young adult. She'll be an adult. So it's a lot better for me to move now. So you need to think about when is actually the best time for you to move. These are my reasons. Let me know if these are reasons why you are moving abroad. Number one is safety. And I'm a teacher. I think about school shootings frequently. Just knowing that gun violence will be significantly less in my new country just relaxes my nervous system, if you know what I mean. So safety is a huge reason for leaving. I have health insurance through my job, but I'm not confident that they would cover everything. I was in the ER last spring and my insurance company was like, yeah, no, not covering it. And I have a $1,500 bill that I have to pay. It's absurd. And they didn't even do anything. They sent me away. And they charged me $1,500 for them to do nothing, essentially. So it can get very expensive, and there's no guarantee that your health insurance is going to accept the claim. It's a scary thing to be in the States and not know that. Also, this administration is volatile. It's extremely stressful to live here now. So today they started a war. Anyway, very stressful, very, very stressful. Think about this before you make the decision to move abroad. This is actually a good time, though, I feel. I'm thinking of retiring in June. I like my job, though, and my family's here. There's so many things to factor in. Are you going to live abroad in your retirement? I always love to hear from people that live abroad as a person over 60, or if you are thinking of retiring abroad, let me know. Let's connect, because I really want to continue to build that community of adventurous women, adventurous single women overseas. If that is you, leave me a comment. Let me know if you are ready to go. Have you already left? What are you doing? And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.